Everybody ready? Good. Then let's get going. Oh, I nearly forgot you guys. Hey everyone, a really warm welcome back, and welcome back into the office because the caravan is sadly packed up for the winter, but such is life in 2020. The other day I had a bit of a serendipitous moment, maybe you could call it a eureka moment, when 3 neurons fired at once. And those 3 neurons were, my kids love quirky t-shirts, you know, the sort of thing with chemistry symbols on, all those crazy maths problems, that sort of comedy quirkiness in t-shirts. And secondly, I couldn't find decent Christmas jumpers or t-shirts or anything that were anything to do with caravanning or motorhoming or that sort of thing. And thirdly, that I think we all really need cheering up towards the end of 2020, don't we? So all of those things formed into this eureka moment of, let's create something to solve this problem. And that is exactly what I've done. So let me take you across to the computer and you can have a look at what I've done. All right, so this is what I've done. I have created a little pop-up shop. So this is a shop that will exist for just a few weeks. And I've put a number of designs in there. So some Christmas specific designs and some year specific designs, as well as some more generic stuff as well that you might like. So there's a link below in the description, obviously, to get you to the shop itself, or you can get there from my website, which is www.mum-on-a-mission.co.uk, or, as I said, follow the link below in the description. So this is the articles that are up on the shop itself. So let's go and have a look at one of them in more depth. So you just click through on the article and you come to, ta-da, the product page. So for each design, there's a page like this, and you can select from the different items that you can buy with that design on. So for example, there's an adult hoodie here, or I've also done mugs. I love the colors these mugs come in. So obviously this is my shop, so I've picked all sorts of interesting colors that I love and that I hope you'll love as well. So for example, there's aqua, you can have just a plain white one or a gray one. Oh, this is my favorite, lime green. This is absolutely brilliant. And you know, this color in a very shiny mug, I bet will be great. So obviously there are adults hoodies, there are adults t-shirts, and there are also children's hoodies and children's t-shirts, of course, because, you know, this is Mum on a Mission. So I'm bound to do stuff that relate to kids, but also there's women specific cut t-shirts, because there's nothing worse than having huge long sleeves dangling down here. So female specific t-shirts are great because they just fit you a little bit better, and particularly for the arms on me, I think they look great. So there's all of that, and there's obviously one has to have reusable shopping bags these days. So you can float your mouse over and have a closer look at the design. And within each of the articles, you can select the colors that are available. So you can see what that looks like and choose the one that you fancy. Now, I've tried to pick colors that I hope will suit a large range of people, while trying to keep the shop not so crazy, because otherwise the front page of the shop just looks far too big with hundreds and hundreds of different variations on, because it's impossible to limit what happens on the front page. If there is a color that you really, really fancy, by all means, drop me a note on social media or in the comments below and so on. And hopefully, if I don't get hundreds and hundreds of those things, I'll be able to fairly easily add colors in if it's available within the store itself. So let me tell you how that's working. So this is a joint venture with a company called Teespring, and I've chosen them because they seem to have a very positive, sensible attitude to customer service. So it seems they really care about what they're producing and how they're selling it. So the way in which the joint venture works is that I do all the designs and set up the shop and choose the colors and so on, and advertise to you guys to tell you that the shop is available. And then Teespring's responsible for all the manufacturing, all the quality control, all the customer services, all the payment stuff, making sure there's no problems. If there are problems, sorting it out. So if they've somehow messed up the printing or so on, they will sort all of that stuff out. So if you've got any queries about that sort of processing side of things, then Teespring Customer Services is the best way to sort that out. Okay, so that's how it's all set up. And as I said, there's a number of different Christmas type products, or also more generic year-round ones. So for example, there's motorhoming here available, and I've chosen two different type colors. So there's black printing on various different colors of hoodie and t-shirt and so on, or there's bright yellow printing. I thought this looked pretty cool, and you can get that as much as possible in either black or anthracite grey, because my kids love this shade of grey. And I've tried to set that up for all the products that are available. So kids hoodies, adult hoodies, all the rest of it. Okay, there are also some more generic non-Christmas things. So I've come up with this design, bed and breakfast. So whether you're a motorhomer, a caravan, or a tent camper, or maybe all three, I thought that was pretty cool. And you can just select the different color that's available showing on the bottom. So for example, for this kids hoodie, then you can get orange and green and red and blue and grey, and the same again in mugs and so on with all the different colors. So that is what is available. I just wanted to give you a heads up as to what is there. So as much as possible, I've chosen the highest quality options, certainly in terms of the garments that were available. So where there's a premium, there's a heavier knit, there's a purer cotton, then I've gone for that option, because I'm very much in the category of, buy once and hopefully it lasts a long time, and that proves better value in the end. I've also taken the prices down a little bit from the recommended prices to make things a bit more affordable for us in this crazy year. So I hope you love it. I hope you love the designs. I'd love to hear from you. Put a couple of comments in the box below, or drop me a note on social media to tell me what you think, and that would be wonderful. Anyway, go and have a look on the site, see if there's anything that catches your eye, and thanks so much for joining me today. Bye for now. Take care and see you soon.